Hi, thank you for joining me in episode of Chad Sports Talk. Case you don't know, my name's Chad, and we take a dive into the world of sports. In this particular episode, we'll do my Week 6 prediction / review, or preview, should I say, of the Week 6 college football action this Saturday. I have not been doing too well in these picks. I'm currently 8-11 right now. Not very good. I did improve myself last week. I went 5-5. But this week I'm doing 12 matchups. And just go ahead and start off with the Red River Showdown, one of the biggest rivalries in college sports, or college football at least, between number 6 Oklahoma and number 21 Texas. Both these programs are looking to dominate the Big 12 in possible playoff aspirations. And this is always a very good matchup between these two programs recently, and a lot of surprises always seem to happen. Oklahoma has shown they're not a offensive juggernaut, really. They have struggled every single week against teams. They have not won past, their scoring play, either tying or losing a particular matchup. I think Texas is primed to take out Oklahoma and really, really shake up the Big 12. In the SEC, there's like 4 big matchups here between some of these programs. I'll start off with a rebound matchup for number 13 Arkansas visiting number 17 Ole Miss. Both these schools are looking to rebound from their losses last week from Georgia and Alabama, respectively. Arkansas really needs to rebound because they got shut out by the Dogs. But I think Ole Miss is going to be too much for them, and Ole Miss will get back on track in FC West title chase. Arkansas slip back and probably be looking for a very good bowl at the end of the season. The Deep South's oldest rivalry between number 2 Georgia and number 18 Auburn should be a very good matchup between these two. But the Georgia defense is just pure dominance right now. This is the second-ranked SEC opponent Georgia's taken on these past couple weeks, and they don't care. I think Georgia is the best team in the country, and they're just going to handle Auburn. Then you have LSU visiting number 16 Kentucky. Right now, LSU's in a strange place. They're not performing the way I think a lot of people kind of expected them to, and their talent just pool doesn't seem to have been replaced from their championship run. And, Kentucky has really, really risen. Pascal's become the real stud on that defense. I mean, the way they were able to contain Florida the way they did, I think they should be able to do the same thing with LSU. LSU will make it interesting. And they need that W, but they won't fight it with the Bluegrass State. And then number 1 Alabama rolls in College Station to take on Texas A&M. Texas A&M is trying to rebound from their upset loss to Mississippi State at home last week. Right now their offense is just not, I think, what Jimbo Fisher's really looking for, and Saban's going to have fun in the Lone Star State as the Tide keep rolling. Now we're going to head up to the Big Ten, where they have couple matchups there. I'm going to start off with number 7 Ohio State playing host to Maryland. Maryland got embarrassed by Iowa. It was not even close. However, I do think the Terps will scare the Buckeyes in Columbus. But Ohio State will find a way to get that W. And I don't know, maybe you don't know, but there's a top 5 matchup in the Big Ten. Number 4 Penn State will visit number 3 Iowa. This should be a huge game for these two programs. This pretty much determine who has the controlling stake in the Big Ten. Penn State is in a loaded East Division, so they need to continue to win to keep ahead in that arms race in that division. Iowa really needs to get this win to kind of keep their playoff hopes alive. I think a one-loss Big Ten team can still make the playoffs. And this would be really, really, really good. But Iowa's defense has been overlooked, I think, nationally. I think they're on par with Georgia's. I mean, I think they lead the nation in takeaways, and they'll do it again and be able to beat Penn State, remain undefeated. Then we go to the ACC, where you got number 19 Wake Forest will visit Syracuse. Something about the Orange playing ranked opponents in the Carrier Dome. It just brings out the best of them. Just ask Clemson the past couple years. And I think this year Syracuse will do it again, and they'll upset the Demon Deacons. And then Blacksburg, Virginia, number 14 Notre Dame will visit the Hokies. And once Enter Sandman plays through that PA system, the Hokies will be ready to play and take it to the Irish. It's going to be a great matchup between these two. But I do think the Irish will sneak out with the victory. Now I'm going to mention about 3 other games between undefeated programs that probably won't get much look out because they don't play in the bigger conferences. You have undefeated UTSA heading up to Western Kentucky. New Mexico will visit number 25 San Diego State, and number 24 SMU will visit Navy. I see 2 of these schools maintaining their undefeated. However, I do see SMU being upset by Navy. This is a rivalry match between these 2 programs, and Navy is trying to continue to rectify their situation from their earlier season woes. They did quite well beating UCF, so I think Navy would continue, and they'll knock off SMU. I think Western Kentucky will give UTSA a scare, and almost knock off the Roadrunners. A couple weeks ago, when I featured UTSA Memphis game, I didn't jump on the Roadrunners bandwagon then. Well, a little late than never. We'll jump on it now. I think the Roadrunners are going to win it. I think Roadrunners find themselves in a very good position to make a very deep run in Conference USA. I don't think they'll get a playoff bid at all, but they'll definitely make things interesting. Maybe the American will take notice of them and invite them to join the conference. And then in Mexico, there will be no match for the Aztecs. The Aztecs right now, I think, are running pretty good. I think they're right now the top of the Mountain West. But you'll also have Wyoming and Air Force out there as well, so the Mountain West should be pretty good between these 3 programs. But I think San Diego State will end up winning. So those are my picks for these 12 games for this week. Let me know what you think. Which one do you think is a stretch? Which one you think, maybe my Syracuse stretch is Syracuse victory is a stretch. Maybe Notre Dame winning Virginia Tech's a stretch. Who knows? I mean, you could be right. Like I said, I only went 5-5 last week, so that's batting 500. If I do the same, it'll be 6-6 this week. But put a comment down there. Once you do that, go ahead, smash that thumbs up for me, give me a like. You also can subscribe if you wish. Once you subscribe, hit that bell notification, let you know next time I post a video. And I'll see you really soon on the next episode of Chat Sports Talk.